Hello, everyone, and welcome to the Scout meeting. I hope you're all well. Thank you to everyone who's in the live chat and watching along with me, and thank you to all those who will be watching on the replay. I very much appreciate it, and thank you for giving me your time. Hello, hi, GSD and Daymum. I hope you are well. Panda Pondu, who do you love? No one. Hi, Shannon. I hope you are well. I figured I can't sleep. I was watching Big Brother, but it's annoying me. So why not go live instead? Abby Cat, hey gorgeous. Oh, making me blush. I hope you're well. Hi, Oceana Song. I hope you're good. Hello. Arcelia, hey Milky, happy to see you live. Been doing a sugar fast and I'm dying. Oh my god, congratulations for having such a strong will. I could never. I realised earlier that I don't remember the last time I had like an actual vegetable. It was so bad. But vegetables go bad so quickly. I felt really ashamed that I genuinely couldn't remember the last time I had like a piece of broccoli. Hi, Backrooms. How are you? I hope you are well. So, I figured for today, we will enter Hell's Kitchen with Chantel, the idiot sandwich Marie, and watch her cook. It's her new cooking show where apparently she has costumes and that's it, and cooking. So I figured I'd watch it with you. Because why not? I've seen some screenshots, so I figured why not we do a little secret nighttime stream. Hi Shayna, how are you? Hi Heidi, I hope you guys are having a lovely Saturday, by the way. That Backrooms is telling us the kind of content we're going to be expecting from this video. Gem, evening, how are you? But yeah, I was watching Big Brother and it annoyed me, so I figured I'd come live. Just a lurker, no demerit for you. Congratulations, I'm very proud. I hope you guys liked all the new patches. What did you think? Out of the 4, how many have you collected out of them? Please let me know. She looks like a demented mushroom in that entire getup. Don't be mean to mushrooms. Doing good, missed everyone. I missed you too, and I'm sure everyone missed you as well. Oh, my nose is itchy. As per usual. So let me find the video. I won't spend too long and we can jump straight into it. So she's been doing a lot of she's cooking and then eating and then cooking and then eating. So if that gives you a rough idea of what we've got going on here. I also kind of would like to discuss Amberlynn Reid as well. I have some thoughts, I have some feelings that no one cares about, but I'd like to tell you guys anyways, because why not? Be ready for a lot of greasy, moist looking foodie. When isn't she moist? Jem, who's your favourite housemate? Jordan. Oh, well, no, Yinrun. They need to crown both him, Yinrun, and Jordan for the winners. I can't pick between them both. They're so fucking funny. I love them both very, very much. Fiona's mum, hi there. I needed your live tonight. I'm in a sad mood. Oh my god, Fiona, I'm so sorry. If you'd like to dive into why in my comments, please feel free to do so, and we'll happily be there to support you. If not, and you're just here for some laughs, I hope I can do that. I hope you're well. D-Land, hi Milky, watching from Amsterdam, ready for the drive back to Essex in the morning. Sorrows and prayers, thoughts and apologies. I hope the drive's well. And I hope you get some driving snacks, because it's the only good part of driving. Fiona, I want to hear your thoughts on ALR. I have some thoughts. Jordan and Rinrun are my faves too. I love them both so much. The whole does Matty like Jordan back? I'm intrigued. I don't know how I feel about it. Arcelia, I've seen the video. She cooks one simple dish for hours, like 3-ish. It's wild. I'm very excited and also disgusted. Backrooms, if you look on the back counter, there's a chicken container. She didn't cook anything. Am I shocked? No. Am I? Rat eyes! I was just going to message Dell and ask if you were well, but here you are. It's like I summoned you. I've missed you. I hope you're doing good. I hope you are well. Jen, my friends at work call me Jordan. They thought it was an insult, but I'm so proud. Honestly, what a great compliment. I would not be mad about it. So would you guys prefer Fiona's ignoring me tonight? Oh, bless. Just go get a piece of cheese and she'll be interested. Hi, Ben. Nice to see you. So would you guys prefer I start with my thoughts on ALR or we jump straight into the Chantal reaction? You totally did. I'm not bad, thank you. Miss being on these lives. I've missed having you here too, Rat Eyes. I've missed you very much. I should have fucking messaged Del, and so it doesn't seem like I'm talking out my ass, and I generally was going to. Sunshine County. I always say county when it's country. Hi, Sunshine Chickens. I hope you're well. ALR. Oh, we're at ALR. So my thoughts on ALR, right? So since moving to Oklahoma, I've noticed that every single day, we can react to one of them if you want. She's going shopping and lunch with her family. So I was talking about it on Twitter about how it seems awfully ironic to me that her mum wants to go out to get a new purse and she's bringing ALR along, right? And then they're going to go out to lunch. And then that same day, or that same vlog, they're going to meet up with their grandma because she wants to go shopping. Tell me you're not fitting the bill, Amber, about telling me you're not fitting the bill. It just seems awfully convenient how often she seems to be going shopping now with her family members. I think she's paying for them. I think she's buying all the stuff that they're getting together. So probably the mum's new purse, the shopping with the grandma, the lunches that they're going out to. And it's just kind of sad in a way because obviously we all know Amberlynn Reid likes to buy people's love. She likes to hold it over their heads as well. And to do that towards a parent figure, I think is a different level of messed up. Trying to buy love from friends is a bit different because strangers don't have to love you, right? But your family's meant to, and the fact you're trying to buy that off of them is very bizarre behavior. Jojo B, the thumbnail. I don't know what you're talking about. It's a perfectly normal thumbnail, but I'm glad you like it. So, how many of you in the chat think she's fitting the bill for all these shopping trips her and her mum and her grandma are going on, and the lunches that they're going out to have? What do you guys think? Is ALR footing the entire bill? I think it's weird that she refuses to show them, even though her mum clearly wants them on camera. She generally thought the Jade arc cooked. I think the mum definitely probably wants to be on camera, in my opinion. So I was thinking as well, how do I phrase this? So I did in the UK we have A levels. I did A level rat eyes. She's a lol cow cash cow combo. She is. I miss being on cam as well, by the way. I left my cam at my partner's house, so I've had no cam for ages. When I go there, I will make sure I grab it this time. But I was thinking earlier, so I did in the UK we have like our A levels, which is a period of study. They're about 2 years long before you go to university. So you need to have A levels or a BTEC to go to university, right? And so for my A levels, I studied psychology for 2 years. I was shit at it because I couldn't remember any. I retained the information, but in the exams, I was not very good at applying it. Just all the dates, I got very confused, and the names and whatever. But just looking at Amberlynn Reid at the minute, it just seems like a psychology experiment about to go wrong. I can just see Freud raising himself from the grave. I can just hear the alarm bells. I can see the red flags, like we are about to go to war. I don't understand how anyone in her life thinks this is a good idea. Mosey, I'm gonna finally made it alive. Hi, I hope you are well. Happy Saturday. Ben, well, the mum got rid of her once, but I know that she has money. She goes out to I love. Yep. Rat eyes. I also did A level, and I was also shit at remembering names. So shit, terrible. The only one I can remember is oh no, I can't eat Bono. Is that the only one I can remember with the different types of attachment? Fiona, I don't understand how ALR makes so much money, but I don't understand how YouTube works financially. She has quite a lot of subscribers in what would you consider a lot of subscribers, and I guess I don't really know how she makes a lot of money. That is a really good point. I don't really understand YouTube's AdSense business. I don't really get it at all, so couldn't tell you. All I know is you don't trust what's that thing called where people check how much people earn and it's always wrong. You know what I mean. Hi Tangled Bliss, I hope you're well. Anyways, so Chantel. Hi Camps, hello. So Amberlynn Reid. I can't see how anyone in her life doesn't think this is a bad idea. So this is just my opinion, right? I could be wrong. This is just how I feel personally, as someone who likes to think a lot about familial relationships, codependent relationships. I tend to like deconstruct familiar. I like to know the ins and outs of people's families. I find it a very Social Blade. Thank you so much. I find it a very interesting topic. It's why I enjoy shows where you have like this familiar. Anyway, it's like why I like Dr. Phil, right? Even though he's not right most of the time, I enjoy seeing these family dynamics, and so seeing So if you guys don't know, Amberlynn Reid has moved back to Oklahoma. It's the same state in which her mother lives and her grandmother and cousins. A lot of her family still lives there. If you don't know about Amberlynn Reid, it's fair to say I think she had quite a rough childhood. I know that she was in and out of the foster care system, and that her mother and her father were addicted to drugs, I think, and she was neglected as a child, which obviously that's going to come with its whole boatload of issues. And I think that's probably quite a good reason as to why she has her food issues today. It probably stems back from that emotional trauma that she had then. And so all these years, I think, if I'm correct, she went a large period of time not talking to any of her family members. I know she spoke to her aunt for a bit. Her grandmother kicked her out when she was living there for a period. I think over the past few years, she started speaking to her mum again, because I actively remember Amberlynn Reid in videos being like, "Oh, I've reached out to my mum. It's really emotional," and like her brother and stuff like that, and her dad, I think. Tell me if I'm wrong. I'm pretty sure Amberlynn's mum was in prison, and so the idea of me that there's this mother who's, I feel bad for both of them, but also not bad at the same time. Amberlynn's mother owes her a lot emotionally, I think, and I don't think that's not fair to say. She definitely owes her a lot of emotional support for what Amberlynn went through as a child. However, I think we do need to remember that Amberlynn's mother is a recovering drug addict, right? She's a recovering drug addict who recently has left prison. We don't know how long she was in prison for, if I'm right, or what she went to prison for. And so there's this quote I like, and it's sometimes I can't remember the exact wording of it, but people can't give you what they don't have. You can't pour from an empty cup. And so I just hope her mother isn't trying to parent and support her out of guilt, and is trying to give away time and effort and energy that she doesn't have. As upsetting as that would be to Amberlynn Reid, as your parents should be there for you to support you emotionally, etc., etc. If you can't do that, no one can make you have that. Am I explaining that right? No one can. There's no amount of anything that can make, for example, Amberlynn's mother have that motherly. Am I making sense? I feel like I'm just talking in circles. I know what I want to say, but trying to spit it out of my fucking mouth, I'm struggling. She can't give away what she doesn't have, and I hope that doesn't create like this vicious cycle where she ends up spiraling again and possibly returning to drug use, because that's just gonna bring up again so much more trauma for Amberlynn Reid. Am I making any sense? So I can't see how, just putting it into words, a 30-year-old living on her own for the first time, back with her, basically with her mother, who she hasn't lived with since a child, who's out of prison recently, like over the past few years, and is a recovering drug addict, and they've got so much baggage and emotional trauma that they haven't worked through. I'm sure the mother carries a lot of guilt, and rightfully so. Amberlynn probably has a lot of resentment that hasn't been addressed, that hasn't been worked on, that would definitely need a professional to be involved in. I can't see this going well for any of them. Hi P-Day today, happy to have you here. Hi Lynn, do you guys agree with me? Meggie, you are late. I guess it's a demerit for you, my love. Vulnerable people taking advantage of vulnerable people. Agreed. ALR can't get emotionally what the mother isn't capable of giving. Exactly. I couldn't put it into better words myself. And that's sad, because Amberlynn, no matter what we think of her, does deserve that from her mother. So she would be rightfully angry and resentful and bitter about it. I wouldn't hate her for that. She's well within her rights. But if the mother doesn't have it, she doesn't have it, right? Yes, I believe we get the gist of it. I'm glad. Mosey, no Milky, I think that makes sense. Like, be careful about how much emotional baggage from another you take on when you yourself may still be struggling. Exactly. And does Amberlynn Reid's mum owe her a lot? Sure, definitely. But I can't see it going well. I want this to be a really nice moment where Amberlynn Reid has this family that she hasn't had, and maybe that could help her on her journey. But I just can't see it going that way, right? I just can't. Oceana, she wants to get from her mother now what she missed in childhood, and you can't do that. You can't. You're so incredibly right. You really can't. Artemis, a lot of kinetic potential there. Agreed. Rat eyes. If ALR is buying her physical goods, then those physical goods can be pawned for cash for habits. That's totally right too. If this is a financial situation that Amberlynn's mother has never been in before, suddenly having access to this extra funds, if you are still struggling with addiction, relapse happens. I think you're always an addict even when you're in recovery, right? And it's something people who suffer with addictions have to struggle with every day. It's a struggle that I'm sure is very, very difficult, and how enticing it would be having funds that you didn't have access to before. You would want to indulge, in my opinion. I can't say 100%. Camps, I think this will cause Amber to spiral into food like never before. I really wouldn't be surprised. Oh no, a punishment. Whatever will I do? Whatever will you do, Meggie? God, such a slut. I mean that in a nice way. I say slut in a lovely way. Tangled, agreed. Her mum did her wrong, but it's ALR to do the work to have a better adulthood. Many of us had a similar childhoods and we aren't in this condition. I agree. I have a very rough relationship with one of my parents, and I struggle with forgiveness, and I don't think I can forgive, even though I keep striving to have a relationship that I know they can't give me. I know they can't give me that, and I keep trying to get it, but I'm also still very bitter and very angry. And so I can't see this working out well for Amber, right? I just can't. Amber is totally trying to buy love, and I honestly think that's sad. It is very sad. Hi, Gilly Witchy. It's 11:40 here, and we are rather squiffy. Ooh, you're getting squiffy on the weekend. Love that for you. She probably should have vacationed there a couple of times. Yeah, or maybe at a therapist's office. Maybe that'd be nice. She probably should have. Panda Pondu. No description has been added to this video. Yes, because I'm lazy. That's why. Artemis, everyone's experience is different. For me, the relationship with my bio mum couldn't be repaired and I had to cut her off for my own health. Yeah, and that's completely understandable. I don't know if Amberlynn's situation, I'm not saying that you were trying to compare them, but I don't think Amberlynn's situation is where it should be at the level of cutting her off. But I can't see Amberlynn not, she's well within her right to be bitter and angry and resentful. And we know that she doesn't like working through these issues, clearly, because she's still, what, 700 pounds? Doing this fucking lifestyle change or whatever. And it's just, I could just see it. I'm just imagining Dr. Phil being like, and you thought it was a good idea to practically live with your mother, who you haven't seen in 30 fucking years or whatever, who was a drug addict that you haven't, you can't close the door. Here we go. You can't close the door. Or, no, let me rephrase that. You can't open the door to a new relationship with your mother when you haven't closed the last one, right? You just can't. Backrooms Milky, you will when you get older. Time and maturity. I hope so. It's been a while. It is hard. It's hard. It's a very complicated situation. Ben, I feel that with you, Milky. I tried to get real, and I'm sorry for the woman who gave birth to me, and the most she could muster was, "I'm sorry you feel that way." Yeah, I've been disowned countless times, and that's not ever the only way that can be repaired on my end is just total forgiveness and moving on, and I'm just not at that point. I like being angry. Anger fuels me. I run on anger, hatement, anger, hatred, and bitterment is what I run on. It's my fuel. So I don't know if I ever will be at that point. I'm just at that ignoring stage. But that's like me moving back in with that person, and it just wouldn't go well. It just wouldn't. You can't pour from an empty cup. Exactly. So that's my thoughts on ALR. I've been thinking about it a lot. I find it really interesting I find familial Sith arc unlocked. Yeah. Same here, Milky, but add caffeine and spite. Running on spite. Yeah, definitely. Running on spite. I was tossed into the streets at 16, been on my own ever since. That's fucking horrific. I'm so incredibly sorry. They didn't even give you to 18, which is like the bare minimum. And you deserved so much better. Cheers to Gilly Witchy. Gilly Witchy, cheers. Let me have a sip of water. Well, Gilly Witchy gets squiffy. But yeah, that's one more sip. So, those are my thoughts on Amberlynn Reid. I've been thinking about it. Again, it is none of my business. It's just an interesting thing to look in on from the outside. obviously, I hope it does go well. At a base human level, I hope a mother and daughter can have a relationship where they're both benefiting emotionally, spiritually, if you will. I just don't know if that's gonna happen. I don't know if it's gonna happen. I don't know. So there's that. Do you guys want to get into the video? So that's how I feel about Amberlyn Reid. Again, none of my opinions matter. Whatever. But I've just been thinking about it. So let me open this tab up. I think it's more interesting as well because I think Amberlyn Reid does have a very, what's the word I'm looking for? Interesting is not really a word, but I'm going to use the word interesting. It would be so good for her. It would be. It really, really would be, I think. But it needs work, in my opinion. Again, I don't know. I'm from the outside looking in, but I can't see how all that's a couple of conversations. Please just get a therapist. Just get a therapist. Forgiveness to me is more for me than the other person. I get that, right? I see that a lot. People being like, oh, you should forgive for yourself because it means you're not holding on to this anger. But I can't just like, I wish I could just wake up and be like, oh, I forgive this I just can't. And I don't know why. And what I want, I'm never going to get from this person. I know that logically. They don't have it in them to give me the apology that I want. I don't think I'm ever going to get that. And I've accepted that, but I'm just angry about it, right? And I love being angry. Rat Eyes, Chantel here trying to play a shitty version of a Toby Carvery. Did she try and do a Toby Carvery? Tut tut tut. There's a time for everything, even anger. Agreed. I don't know how I feel about people who are all, you know, oh, be positive, forget everything. No, I want to be angry sometimes. I like being angry. Angry makes me. I think it's justifiable anger, and I like justifiable anger. I don't know. I don't know what am I talking about. Hi, Fatima. Hi, I hope you're well. So we'll be watching Chantel. She is cooking a chicken roasted potato poutine, cheesy broccoli, and gravy. Chantel, please. Good Lord, step away from the cheese. It's going to kill you. This is like someone playing with a loaded gun. I don't know why she keeps flirting with death every time she goes near a red Leicester cheese. Presley, hi Milky, hope all is well with you. Chantal looks ridiculous in that stupid hat. Presley, thank you so much for being here. I appreciate it. I'm well, thank you so much. Angry's okay, let it out. I want to go to one of them plate smashing places. Do you know, or when you get like a baseball bat and you just beat the shit out of a car? You get things done if you're angry. Yeah, my anger fuels me. I like being angry. It's a shitty version of a Toby. Right, Eyes, for the British people in the chat, I'm going to say something that is very controversial and brave. Don't come for me. I think a Toby Carvery is overrated. I do. I don't like their Yorkshire puddings. I don't know why they're puffy like that. It's not a good Yorkshire pudding, in my opinion. P-Day today, her cat is in heat. Oh, great. Superb. You know, like, I know Chantel has never once, so obviously, group trip. I know Chantel, so obviously female pets have periods, right? And I know she has never cleaned up a bit of blood from any of any of her pets, and it's just been smeared on her couch or something. To be honest, I don't think happiness all the time would be a good answer either. Toxic positivity. Anger is good if it helps you process feelings, especially if it was something that hurt you. Thank you, Mosey. You know what? That makes me feel really good. And really, what's the word? Really settled in my anger, if that makes sense. Like comfortable with my anger. So we're going to be watching this. I'm very excited. We're all at Chef Chantel's restaurant. I hope you're all very hungry. We will draw cards to see who pays the bill. It's like we're all at dinner together, so I hope we're all sitting around the table. Chantel didn't get her cat fixed. Why would she? Validated. Thank you, Oceana. Validated. So we are sitting at a table together. I want you to imagine this. We are at a restaurant being served by Chantel. Let's jump into it. Waiter. Oh, waiter.
Hello, foodie beauties.
Hello, Beezers. Did you know you can now request a personalized video from me on Cameo that you can keep forever and ever? Cameos make great birthday and special occasion gifts.
They don't.
Check the link in the description and get your cameo today. Can't wait to hear from you.
Hi, Cowboy Doug. I miss you. I hope you are well.
Hello.
Oh gosh.
Welcome back to another video, guys. Today I'm in my chair.
Oh, she looks like Bowser trying to be Mario. She looks like Bowser trying to cosplay Mario. I can't take the hat off, please. Oh. I miss you, Cowboy. We have to stream together. It has to happen. So I hate this kitchen. I hate this kitchen so much. It looks like a sauna. I know all the moisture is clinging to them walls. It's going to expand the wood. It's going to become like constantly damp and like squishy, and it's going to, you know, when wood goes mushy when it's wet a lot? That's what's going to happen. I hate it. I hate this kitchen so much.
And we're finally going to be cooking something here in here. So,
Woo!
not cooking something for you. Maybe, yeah. That's my cat. She knows I'm making chicken somehow.
There's her
and
Princess
she's
Peach figure.
One moment, please. So I'm feeling a little bit better, but I'm a little stuffy. Getting over a
She's,
cold or something.
you know what, Chantel,
chef
you are
hat.
definitely stuffy. Stuffed. I wouldn't say a little, I'd say a lot, but that's just my opinion.
Yes, I do. And I'm going to make dinner for myself and my husband today. And I'm going to be making a chicken.
Hi, Blondie.
Chicken. So despite the chef hat and this apron, which is one size fits all, except for me, it doesn't really fit me.
Because you're not the all. Oh god. I wonder why. That's so rude that it doesn't fit. Oh fuck.
MemTime is a software for
Hang on, ad. Notice this is not on Everyday Miriam. It is not on Everyday Miriam. You are so right. Hi, Catherine. If someone gave me a Chantel cameo for my birthday, I'd never talk to them again in my lifetime. What if you could sue for the emotional damage?
But whatever. So yeah, I'm just gonna be cooking your average meals with things I have in my pantry and my fridge. But I thought, you know what, cooking is kind of boring, so I'll bring you guys along, and we're gonna make
For someone who loves to
a
eat, you think she'd love to
chicken,
cook
roasted
more.
chicken, some air fryer potatoes, and some broccoli and cheese. Maybe a salad. We'll see. I'm not too sure. My husband hates broccoli, but
Okay.
cheese.
Of course, the giant toddler boy who's living with his grandma, who gets an allowance, doesn't like. I don't like broccoli, Mum. Ugh. I want chicken nuggets. Irina, how are you? Where's the funeral service for Everyday Miriam? I can't afford to keep doing funerals for Chantel. She could keep a fucking funeral parlor thriving. He's such a child who doesn't like broccoli. I don't like broccoli. It's
All right,
green.
guys. So let's get started. So yeah, this is my oven, my stove. It's kind of older, but it does the job always.
No, it doesn't do the job because you don't cook. It does no job. It does nothing. It's a shelf. It's a very lovely white shelf, secondhand white shelf that moonlights as an oven.
So the very first thing I'm going to do is preheat my oven to salt and pepper in the way. This is the size of my chicken. It's small. So
She does. She's like, I really want to just
let's
order
do.
out. Look at her acting like.
I want the chicken to release as much juice as possible, so I'm going to cook it kind of low and slow. So we're going to do.
Oh, like her IQ, low and slow. Like her type in men, low and slow.
Bake 350. Yeah.
Oh.
350. Okay, and I'm gonna put a little bit of olive oil on the bottom. I use this pan for almost everything. I have like maybe 2 or 3 pans, but whatever. Okay,
So
I'm
odd.
just gonna run that around.
I have a point to make.
I wash my chicken.
Oh.
I don't want to hear it. Okay, I don't like the slimy on the chicken. Hi.
Oh no. Not in her unwashed hat. Is that a tiny?
I don't want to
chicken?
hear it. Okay, I don't like the slimy on the chicken.
Is that? Oh god, that's a fucking screen grab. Is that a very, very small chicken, or does she have a very big hand? I can't tell. Someone help me with the back of her head. Attempt at a volumizer. So she said on Twitter. She replied to a comment. Sorry, saying that it's her hair. Extra doubt. Don't think so. But whatever keeps Whatever keeps you smiling, bestie. If she's gonna keep the salad dressing on the stove, it's gonna fucking ferment. It's gonna fucking ferment. It's gonna turn into salad dressing lumps. So I don't like seeing her raw dogging a raw chicken because I know those hands are unwashed. They're unwashed, unclean, and she's not even gonna. I know she's not gonna wash them after handling this chicken either.
Hi. Very small bird. Not GMO, I guess. So I'm gonna put it in the pan. Mix it around with olive oil. I know this looks gross, but I'm gonna wash my hands.
Yeah, sure.
All right.
Didn't wash them at all.
And honestly, I'm going to be making a gravy with the drippings. So I'm not going to add any spice really to it. Just a bit of salt, pepper, and
maybe a bit of paprika. Oh, there's so much salt. Oh. And for afters, for dessert, we'll be having cardiac arrest. The cross-contamination in this video. She's cooking fucking COVID-20 in that room. Can't wait. And then she's growing the vaccination for COVID-20 in her fupa. So 2 in 1.
My paprika's almost finished. So I have to
I've never met someone wider than their stove. It's an interesting look.
And I'm going to take some of the olive oil and just kind of rub
their
it
little grubby fucking piss
on the
hands.
bird.
This is why you can't eat at everyone's house, right? I'm very with the rule. You can't eat at everyone's home. I wouldn't eat. You can't. You can't trust everyone's
kitchen. I'm
kitchen.
going to take some butter and just place it on the bird.
I've never in my life. Again, I'm a very immature fooder. Hi, Foodie reacts back. I'm a very uneducated foodie, right? I've never seen anyone put an entire chicken in a pan on the hob. Is that normal? Am I being stupid? Like an entire chicken in a pan? Is it me? Milky said the same thing about her by the fridge. I've never seen anyone wider than. Imagine having a bigger circumference than your fridge and cooker. How odd. What a choice. Do you do that? That chicken is a massive petri dish. Can someone tell me? Someone who like eats decent food a lot. Do you just put an entire chicken in a pan? Nope, you've never done that with chicken. You'd put it in the oven, right? Like you'd bake it in in a baking tray, or in I'm thinking of Christmas dinners and when my mum would do a Sunday roast as a kid, she'd put that, but like in the oven bit in a baking tray with all the sauces and shit. I've never seen anyone just stick it. Oh, it's going in the oven. So why is she doing it first? I would do a steak that way. Maybe even pork chops, lamb chops, a whole chicken. Is that right? I don't get it. I've never put an enamel coated fry pan in the oven either. Oh, does she? She's trying to purposely break the oven so she can order out. Yes, when I was just starting out on my first apartment. So not when you was nearly 40 years of age. Noted. Thank you so much. That's very odd behavior.
And maybe a little inside.
Don't violate the bird. It's done nothing. It's dead. Leave it. Let it die. Let it die with dignity. That poor bird died for this. In the arms of the angels, the bird can fly away. It died for this. Imagine. It's not a chicken, it's a pigeon.
You can melt the butter first. You can poke holes in the bird. Up to you.
Wait, do you see the kettle? What did she do with the kettle?
So once the oven's preheated, I'm going to stick it in the oven, and then I'm going to baste it every so often, maybe every 20 minutes. We'll see. I'll let you know exactly how long I let it cook for. I'll probably raise the heat on it near the end of cooking, so that
I don't like that she.
If it's not brown, it will get brown. But yeah, chicken. To maximize the juice, I'm going to cover it.
She's not got no recipe. She's just doing this off the top of her head. It doesn't the fall go the other way around? It died many deaths. This is its third death. It's been violated. R.I.P.
It's not
chicken.
a
Can I
large
get candles
chicken, so it
in
probably
the
won't give
chat
out
for the chicken?
very much juice for a gravy. So let's see if this works.
In the
All right, I'll be back in a bit.
arms of the foodie, fly away. Yeah, you don't put
See
that.
you.
That doesn't
All
go
right,
in the
so that
oven.
bird, as tiny as it is throwing off a mighty smell. That sound like a cooking
No, that's
channel?
just you, Bestie.
Okay, I'm like really hungry. I haven't eaten yet today,
Sure.
so I want to have a freaking big salad while I'm waiting. So let's make one. Whoa.
Oh,
this thing is on
oh, she
wheels.
moved. Oh,
All right, so I have some lettuce
no,
here,
it's fine.
some washed
Just-
veggies.
just Bumper car that
The
could go
veggies
into
in
next
my,
week.
the
That's
veggies in my, put this aside for Howie, my hamster. The
Oh
veggies
yeah,
in my
it's
fridge
gonna
I
have
have
raw
lots,
chicken
so
juice on it.
they want to come out and play.
I want to slow cook it.
All right, so I'm
confused.
just gonna chop about a head of romaine here.
Did you wash that lettuce? I know you didn't. I know you didn't. You got a side of slug. The oven is on wheels. Yeah, I remember it in the last apartment, right? It's the same
Oh
oven.
my gosh.
Drama. Thank you so much for being a member for 6 months. I'm so happy to have it. Do you have the new little icon? It's a little. It's It should be a little cup with a bear made out of like coffee foam. Let me know if you can see it. Thank you so much for being part of the Milky Way. I'm late and I've been to a very posh do. I look amazing. Describe to me what you're wearing. I can't wait to show you guys. I'm going to have to do a video when I'm at my partner's house showing you what I'm wearing for Halloween and for when I go to the Twilight Orchestra thing. I can't wait to show you. I just love warm lettuce. Mint tea. That even looks like it's going to choke her. I mean, I'm glad she's getting choked because she ain't doing no choking of the chicken. She ain't getting that, you know. I'm glad someone's getting choked. It's not in the bedroom. She was just handling that raw chicken. She said she washed her hands, but I'm dubious.
Yummy. All right.
None of you did a candle in the chat for the chicken. Fucking disgusting. How dare you all? No respect. Okay. Would you believe me if I told you she's on 1.5 right now?
I'm so congested and
Oh, you're gonna lose it. Yeah, go on. Yeah, let's have the sick person making the food. Can't
I don't
wait.
have much energy, but life goes on. And
Can't wait for the person who's ill to touch my food.
I did a huge grocery order and I felt okay.
No, you didn't. You went and sat in the car the halfway through.
I thought, I'm okay, I can go out. But the next day, I felt poorly.
I know this lettuce is gooey.
Took a turn for the worse, so
Why doesn't Salah look after his sick wife? He's such a busy businessman, cowboy.
I don't
God.
know what happened there. But since then, I've been inside trying to recover. And
So
just
why are you
eating
normally
little
inside
things.
when you're not
much of an
recovering?
appetite, honestly.
She's inside when she's recovering. She's been inside when she's not recovering.
Like soup and been eating soup and sandwiches.
Sure.
So, and ordering here and there, you know. So we have a salad.
Do you think every time she
Have
says
some
salad,
cheddar
Salah has like
cheese.
PTSD? Oh, yeah, cheat. Yeah, go on. Why not?
Like that.
Who needs free healthcare? It's fine. She used to wash the vegetables. She used to
So-
wash her ass.
I'm gonna eat some of this. I'm gonna put some in a smaller bowl, save some for
That's not
Salah.
salad.
And I have my favorite. French dressing is my favorite.
Slightly warmed
I
by the
love it.
oven.
I've loved it since I'm a kid. So yeah, just one sec.
I don't know why I'm expecting her to wash the salad. She doesn't wash her own
Kind of
ass.
thick dressing. What's your guys' favorite salad dressing? This one, and there used to be one.
Salad cream.
I think they still make it, but creamy cucumber. All right.
Maybe
can finally taste again, though, at
the
least.
nozzle. Yeah, she guzzled that shit like a cock.
Mmm,
Raw chicken juice.
good dressing.
Mmm.
Mm.
How? I've never heard someone chew lettuce loudly, like wet lettuce.
I'll be back soon to do the potatoes. All right, that was delicious. Let's do the potatoes.
Did she eat the whole thing? Did she eat that whole bowl? She didn't eat that whole bowl. She's just grazing like a cow. Just a cow in the field. Love that for you, Bessie. Let's see what the comments are saying while I wait. What was Drama Llama wearing? A neat length purple Chinese-inspired bodycon dress with killer purple velvet heels and a mystic topaz jewelry for the bling. Ooh, that's a hot mama right there. Ooh la la. My go-to dressing is ranch. You can have ranch for so many things. I've never had ranch. I have salad cream. She ate it all or tossed it. Guess no salad for Salah. No salad for Salah. He doesn't like healthy things. He likes nuggets and Milky Way bars.
Eat one potato. Just cut off the bad parts. Here.
None of it's bad. It's a potato, unless it's got a
Now,
root.
so I have a liner here in my air fryer.
So she doesn't have to clean it.
Okay.
Smart. Chantel, that's not a counter. It's a fucking oven. You have no counter space.
Now I'm gonna leave skin on because I like the skin.
Yeah, just more calorie.
Okay.
Sure.
By the way, I have like two knives. One is like
If
a
you
red
can
knife. So.
throw from the cooker to the bin with little to no effort, your kitchen's too small for you. Watch this, a paring knife to cut the potatoes. Wow. Chantel, if I was Gordon Ramsay, I would not be happy with these standards at the minute. Ironically, the cleanest thing in this kitchen is the chicken.
But we're gonna make them big enough chunks.
Ooh, don't say
Okay.
chunks. I hate the word chunks.
You know.
No, she puts the stove round. For some reason, her stove's on wheels. I've never heard of that in my life. But Chantal does a lot of things I've never heard of.
Just two potatoes looks like it will do it. So
Just for her. Salah gets none. Salah goes to his second
what I'm
wife.
gonna season them with is
Sweat. Raw chicken juice.
some Evu, of course. A little onion, salt.
Chunks is better than moist. Moist is a fine word. People are so
Pepper.
dramatic. Moist is moist. Moist.
And this is not open.
And I hate that saying. It makes me want to die.
I have to top it up in my
Should you be wearing
garlic powder.
an apron from Temu to cook in? I don't feel like that's past like food grade inspection.
And I love onion powder. It's all over my apron. Better than my shirt. That's why I got this.
Oh wow, she's learning. She's evolving.
Onion powder, okay.
She'll reach her final form soon.
And I'm gonna try a little bit of steak sauce.
Why? It's not steak. It's just anything. Just anything to add an extra calorie. Just anything.
I just improvise, like whatever I see something, you know, and then I'm just gonna mix them.
Wait.
All right.
Oh,
So that's what they look like. So I'm gonna pop them in the air fryer for until they're tender with a fork. Wash my hands, and I'll see you back for the broccoli.
do you want them tender?
Let's check the chicken. Oh,
Oh,
magnificent!
is it? She's so
You
out
see
of
them
breath.
brown bits in the pan? You see them brown bits in the pan?
Ugh.
That's going to be a gravy.
Oh yay, a chunky gravy.
So I'm gonna collect this juice now.
Crispy. I love crispy bits in my gravy. It's the best bit. I love crunching on gravy. Gravy with the added chunk. Do you two like your gravy well done? With a film on top?
Back in the oven to brown up. Uncovered.
Hey, I think you can bend down and fit in the oven now. The kettle did it for me.
And then hopefully everything will be ready by the time my husband gets home. He'll be hungry. He's out doing some work. So I'm also going to raise that to,
It does look like a
400?
Victorian orphan chicken.
and we're good to go. Last thing is the broccoli, which I'm also going to be cooking in the air fryer. So when the potatoes are done, I'm going to put them in the oven to keep warm.
But you could just
Cook
boil
the
them
broccoli. So
now.
I'll see you soon. Okay,
You
guys.
could Oh, done.
Welcome back. All right. So here's the potatoes.
Oh.
A little overdone on some of them, but mostly they look perfect.
They're not even roast
So I'm going to
potatoes.
wrap them, put them away for now. I'm going to take some broccoli here, frozen.
I have to go hug my own kettle. As a British person, am I going to be upset? What kind of perfume business runs until 9 p.m? The salacious kind.
Salah hates broccoli, so
Because he's a child. Eat your fucking 5 a day. Oh my god, do you think he walks up and down the beach? You know, like when you go on holiday to like
And
some countries in Europe, like so you get them a lot in Spain and Turkey. You get them
some
vendors
cheese.
that like walk up and down the beaches with big coats on, full of neon bracelets and funny, funky glasses. Do you think he does that? He walks up and down the beach outside his apartment with a coat full of Visa spray. Try my wares. Redrum board meetings. That's true. It's true. Hey, just Jamie. I hope you are well. Hello, hello, hello. That whole meal could have been roasted in the oven in one pan. That's what I'm thinking. But I don't want to say it because I don't cook a lot, so I'm totally ignorant.
All right.
He flashes
gonna
them in
cook
by
that in the
opening
air
his
fryer?
coat. It's filled with Visa spray. They scream, but the scent lures them in. They flock around him.
We're gonna make a gravy now. I'm also gonna add.
I bet if
little
she
bit of
squeezed
butter.
off the jar, gravy would come out.
Now this is my first time making gravy in this way, so
What
you'll have
way?
to bear with me.
What way, Chantel? There's only one way. This is how you
What
make
kind of-
gravy. This is how you make gravy easily. You get gravy granules, you get boiling water, you put boiling water into a pot or like a mixer, you add the gravy granules, you mix it up until it's thick or the way that you want it. I think you add something else. I can't remember off the top of my head. That's how you make gravy. Nice and easy. The easy way to make gravy. I'm not talking about like, Gordon Ramsay level gravy here. What does she do? What does she do with the gravy?
Bits here that are very good for flavor.
No.
Oops.
Don't put that in there.
Places.
Don't put that in there. Please, no, it's chunky. Chantel, no.
Medium cheese
Chantel.
here. Our chicken is resting nicely.
It's going to be like boba gravy.
Once I get some temp, I'm gonna add some flour
It's going to be like boba gravy.
and make a roux. The flour? I've never done this before. It's hard to find packaged gravy.
Flour, yeah,
where I
flour.
am, believe it or not.
That sound makes me twitch that poor
So-
pan. Don't worry, it will not be used again, Artemis. It can heal and recover.
Just 2 tablespoons of flour.
I wish she did that thing where she was going to get in a paddling pool full of gravy. How iconic would that have been?
Okay.
Instead, we've got this. We've got crispy boba gravy.
I think that'll do. Now,
You can't find gravy powder in Kuwait. Shut the fuck up. She's such a liar. No.
yeah, I put the chicken stock in here.
What? Oh my god, the queen is turning in her grave. You did not put. So- I've got to go back. No, she didn't. She did not make gravy in her lime scale filled. She didn't. She didn't. She didn't. Oh no. This is why you can't eat you can't trust everyone's house. You can't trust everyone's kitchens. Because you've got that friend at work named Susan who comes in with, a carrot cake that she made at home for the workplace to share. Don't eat it. Because she could be coming from a kitchen like this. You can't trust people in their kitchens. This is horrific. Why would you do that? Why would you do that? I don't understand. I know, look, I can tell this has got no fucking filter on it. You know that kettle is filled with lime scale. That's when we get Gordon Ramsay to react to this. She doesn't deserve the attention. Nest chickpea in the morning. Why would you do that?
Yeah, I put the chicken stock in here.
Why would you? Why would that be a thought? In the arms of the angels, rest in
Now let's see
peace.
if this works out.
That's horrific. I'm actually upset. Can everyone light a candle for the for the poor kettle? May it rest in peace. Mate, rest in pieces in the bin. It's not. It doesn't deserve to be. It's been violated. It can't be saved.
I'm trying to deglaze the pan.
If you sound a joke, because you are going to deglaze it. Oh, a wooden spoon, please. If I put stock in my mum's kettle, I think she'd hang me. And truly.
Looking not bad. Nice and thick.
Yeah. You know why it's thick? Because you've scraped all the paint off the bottom of that pan. That's why it's nice and thick. It's mixed with fucking cast iron bits. That's why it's nice and thick.
Gonna add a bit of black pepper. My favorite.
Oh, the poor pan, used once and already dead.
Actually smells really nice.
It's
Let that
gravy.
simmer for a minute.
Don't worry.
Now that's your basic gravy recipe for anything.
But it's so watery.
Drippings, broth, flour. Adding drippings and flour is classic, you know. So, yes.
I don't trust dripping coming from you. Sorry.
But make the roux with the flour before. You don't add the flour after because you'll have a lot of gravy. I'm gonna taste it.
Why is it? That's water.
Wow.
That's water. Yeah, go on. Let's let the girl with the flu double dip her spoon in the gravy. Okay, thanks.
Very chickeny. Very nice.
Gravy with a side of flu.
I love that.
Yeah,
Has
gravy
bits of
doesn't
chicken
take this
too?
quick.
All right, that's
It'll be really
perfect.
thick.
I'm happy.
Teflon gravy.
All right, once the broccoli's ready, I'm gonna serve up dinner.
Ruffle
and I'll show you the
gravy.
end result. All right, so I'm gonna add some of my gravy.
I can't even tell. Oh no, that's water. That's yellow water. With like,
All over that. Potatoes and chicken.
oh, this is a crime. Crime's been committed.
I made a potato poutine. I added some cheese. There's the chicken breast.
Everyone could just spill that gravy all over the floor.
So, if you want to watch me eat this and
I
chit
don't.
chat for a bit and have dinner with me,
No,
come watch my mukbang.
no
Coming
thanks.
soon. Thank you guys for watching this video. I have a lot more to cook. Please bear with me. This is what I have
That's
to
what
replace
comes out
right
of
now.
her.
We
That
have
looks
to
like
do
something.
some
That looks like
kitchen
one of her
shopping
bowel
because
movements. I'm so sorry. I'm sorry. Why did I watch this? Yeah, like water. How do you burn a vegetable in an air fryer? I didn't want to say it because I thought I was being like nitpicky. The broccoli's burnt. I didn't know you could burn broccoli in an air fryer. And here's a shit I made later. Food and gravy pissing about all over the floor. Yeah, I can't wait for the cat to lick up the the boba gravy. So that's definitely interesting. I don't even know. Am I shocked? No. Am I surprised? No. How does she eat it all? Does she clean her plate? Is the chicken pink? Someone tell me. We watched Julia in Heat. You watched Julia in Heat? It's 23 minutes. You are late. Infernal. You're very, very late. I love in the eating the milk. She says I have a fork somewhere. Do you remember when we watched the apartment tour and they had one coaster? They had one coaster. She licked the plate and then she got sick after this, right? Oh wow. The chicken is not pink. I don't know if I believe that. Sorry, Alea. I don't know if I believe that. It looked malnourished. Night, rat eyes. Good night. Do you know, Milky, I missed you, and then you show me this? Amanda, I'm so sorry. I owe you all a payment. I'm very sorry. I don't think it's pink. I assume everything Chantel makes is not cooked right. The gravy covered the chicken, you couldn't tell? Okay. The chicken was in the oven for like 3 hours. It wasn't pink. I don't know if that oven can get up to that temperature, though. You know? Why would anyone make a video on that animal in heat? I know when male cats are in heat, don't they spray? Do female cats do that too? Do they do something like that? I've only ever had male cats, so I don't know. I I don't know if female cats do something like that when they're in heat. Well, like male cats go in, you know what I mean, like in season or whatever the fuck it's called. So, what do we do? Do we watch one more? No. Oh, I want to watch the grocery video, like when they go grocery shopping, but I kind of want to do that as a recorded video because they're funny as fuck. Started at 8 p.m. on her stove and she finished at 12. Oh my god, really? She did not eat that at midnight. Shut the fuck up. They yowl, yeah. They yell their little heads off. They go ass up and scream. You love the thumbnail? Thank you so much, Sarah K. I appreciate that. Cam had a roommate who took too long to spay and she pissed everywhere and never grew out of it. I can see that happening. Judah's probably yowling at all hours. Yeah, she's probably trying to shout to the other street cats. She's like, she wants to return home. Male cats will spray even when not in heat to mark their territory. Oh, okay. Look, I'm learning shit. I'm learning stuff every day. Ara went, my female cat went into heat a few weeks back. So many things had to be cleaned in vinegar to get the smell out. I mean, she smells like vinegar anyways. They yowl and stick their butts in your face. Well, love that. What should we do? Do we watch one more or do we just leave it here? I probably won't keep this up because, you know, it's why in the next cooking video she makes a point of saying the clock on the stove is not correct. But even if it's not correct, even if it wasn't 8 p.m. when it said it was 8 p.m., it still was a 3-hour time difference, right? Like, they don't break like that. So it was still 3 hours no matter what time it was. Yeah, exactly. Gilly, female cats are crazy in heat. We were all waiting on this. She's going to the vet, but poor Timbit lived in it. Timbit upsets me more. Can I say something brave yet controversial? Please don't turn your backs on me and hate me. I don't like how in this community it really upsets me. It doesn't upset me. It just grates on me a bit. And I do it too. I get this. I wish there was a bigger focus on Timbit rather than just all on BBJ. I wish Sam and Timbit also got the kind of, is hype the right word? The kind of attention for what they went through as well, you know? I wish, because poor fucking Timbit, you know, BBJ is alive, Sam is alive, Timbit isn't. And I think they could have been. That poor fucking cat. It's so disgusting. Oh, poor Timbit. It makes me so sad. So, what do you guys want to do? Do you want to watch one more? Do we do one more? We did not know at the time, sadly. You're right. It's true. It's probably because one Timbit is gone on 2. I don't recall seeing Timbit on camera. We saw Timbit... Well, the reason we didn't see Timbit on camera is because Timbit spent, from the time Chantel and Pete's moved into that apartment, Timbit was left in one room, like locked in one bedroom. She wasn't allowed out of the one, so she spent her last, year of her life locked in a one room. I don't even know if that room had a window. We did try. Yeah, no, it isn't like a you guys should have done better. It's just I get why BBJ gets more of the attention. I do understand. I just wish people remembered that Timbit did die, right? Timbit's easy to forget about because it was never really seen. Yeah, but it's like they weren't seen because they were locked in a room. It wasn't that cat, because that cat had I don't know, it had a health condition. Whereas if the other 2 cats had received a shot, then the cats could have lived together. But because Chantel didn't want to give the shot to the other 2 cats, Timbit had to live in Pete's room and wasn't allowed out of the room because she could get the other cat sick. Even though if the cats had just gotten a vaccination, they would have been fine. So that cat was just left in a room to waste away, basically. Fucking watching Pete's get freaky with a My Little Pony while it happened. Her illness was more hidden away to suffer in silence. Yeah. I always bring up Timbit Victim 1. Always, never forget. Completely agree. It's sad, man. That was horrific. Yeah, it was. How old was Timbit? Was Timbit super old? I hate how Pete didn't say anything or even offer to take her cats to get them shots. Why would he? The man can't even tie his own shoelaces. Timbit, frogs, rabbit. The fucking... Yeah, and the animal she just ran over. Oh, I can't. It's getting me a bit heated. Yeah, she just needs to get her cats vaccinated and Timbit could come out of the room Annoys me no end. Yeah, it's fucking disgusting. It's so fucking disgusting. It was such an easy solution that she just couldn't be bothered. She was only 12. She was only 12. That's not old. That's really not old. I know some cats obviously live like maybe like 10 years depending on their lifespan. My cat lived to 20. And he was like a healthy 20. He didn't need to go to the vets or anything. You ever hear that she talks about getting a pet rabbit? What, recently? One more. You guys want one more? We can do one more. We'll do Chef Boyardee. We'll watch this one. And then I've got to jump off because I'm jumping into a friend's live stream. Timbit upsets me so much. That's so fucking sad, man. Do you know what? Chantal's probably jealous that the cat's in heat. She probably thinks she's trying to hit on Solar or something. Pete wouldn't even go to the store for himself because walking was too much for him. No way he would take his cats to get a shot. You are so right, Ben. He wouldn't even visit his own mum unless he got a ride. That's a familial care for you.
Hello, foodie beauties.
Hello, Beezers. Did you know you can now request a personalized video from me on Cameo that you can keep forever and ever? Cameo's make
Twinkie,
great birthday and
she'd
special
be
occasion
terrible with
gifts.
a fucking.
Check the link in the
I know
description
she'd
and
be
get
picking up that rabbit like to no end.
your Cameo today. Can't wait to hear from you.
Hello, may I come in? I am Chef Boyardee.
Oh. Oh, Amanda. I want a collar.
So I'm still feeling a bit under the weather.
Oh, that poor Pan. That poor Pan thought it was going to get another year break to like heal from the last meal, and he's already being whipped out again.
And so still recovering from whatever it is I have. And I wished on days like today I could just open a can of beefaroni Chef Boyardee, you know. But unfortunately here in Kuwait I can't find any Chef Boyardee. I don't know if they have it at a certain store, but I haven't been to that store. So I'm going to have to make my own Chef Boyardee. And I'm going to make beefaroni today.
Oh, she has a song. Happy birthday for tomorrow. Tomorrow I will play you Salar's song for you.
For myself and my husband. So
What
let's get the show on the road.
Well, she keeps bringing up this husband and I've never met him.
Yalla. And I'm going to like, you know, keep it in the same vibe as the canned beefaroni and just kind of like very basic, very basic. So, yeah. Anyway, it's going to be tasty, hopefully.
This one was such a big ass. You think she'd do less than half.
So since I'm cooking everything in this one pan,
Lisa too. Oh, Sarah
I'm going to like
Kay.
boil the noodles first and cook them. I found this long macaroni.
Happy birthday.
It's exactly like beefaroni noodles.
Happy birthday. Here we go.
Anyway, let's put them in the pan. I don't wait for the water to boil all the way before I put my pasta in.
Oh,
I don't want to hear it.
Why don't you have like a pan, not like a pot instead of a pan? What are we doing? That's just going to boil over. She's boiling water in a frying pan. She's boiling water in a frying pan. It's not even a wok. I would love a collar, Amanda. Like, no shit, truly.
All right, we're going to let this boil.
Glad you liked it.
I'll be right back. All right, so I drained the noodles.
Yeah,
They're a bit al dente because they're going to cook more in the sauce. And you know how beefaroni has, the noodles have that like little chew to them? I don't want my noodles to be too mushy, so.
You really should though, because you don't have a lot of teeth left.
Here. Frying in butter.
And I know she didn't wash that pan. It's going to have like pasta water
Minus the
crusties.
controversy. All right, let me just raise that a bit.
Signs of a lazy cook, signs of a lazy human being.
So, I'm going to let that brown a bit.
Does she not own a microwave?
Some
I don't
salt
think
and
so.
pepper,
She might.
a little bit of salt, a little bit of pepper.
I almost fell over. So you showed her
And I
she
have
was trying
some
to tie it
garlic
up.
buns because I'm going to make some garlic bread in the air fryer.
Please, for the
Okay.
love of all that is good and holy, stop using your cooker as storage. It's not a shelf.
Move them around.
Move your
I don't want
pans.
too big of
Cross the
chunks
room to
because-
get them. It's not that big of a bedroom. I've seen it. You can
Oh,
cross
so
the
I
room to
really
get the
put my mince
pans.
today.
And
Now
like
this
the
mince
spices.
is, I think, I don't know the fat percentage on it, maybe
I bet you don't.
10%, 15% fat. I'm not sure. But just by looking at
Oh,
the marbling on
100%.
it, it's probably more like a lean, but not an extra lean.
What do you know about
Between
lean?
lean and medium.
What do you know about lean?
Okay. I'm gonna also preheat my oven now. Actually, the time on the it's like 5 o'clock right now. Okay, 5 p.m. The time on the clock is. Do you expect me to have the right time on my stove?
Yeah.
I'm a mess.
Oh,
I don't even know what
I'll
time
go
it
better
is.
titty.
Okay, we're gonna bake this.
Whenever she leans over a fucking counter, all I can think about is, do you know that scene in Mrs. Doubtfire where she leans over and like burns a titty? I imagine that, and I don't think Chantel would feel it either. Milky, I've come to collect my cream eggs. Oh, you kinky bitch. How kinky.
400.
Do you think she'd feel it if she burnt her tit like in Mrs. Doubtfire?
Okay, just a little bit. Maybe brown. I'm gonna put some cheese on it. So. Okay.
Ben, it's your birthday too?
And
I'm gonna have to go live tomorrow.
So
We'll do a
brownie?
birthday live up. Well, not a whole birthday.
Okay.
You know what I mean.
now we're gonna add some steak sauce.
No, it's not steak. It's not
Okay.
steak. It's not steak.
Flavor up that beef a bit.
Way to remember mental image, Milky. You're welcome.
I'm also gonna add some garlic and onion powder.
Oh, you're gonna end up looking like a fucking onion. Litty titty.
A little more onion than garlic.
What's with the steak sauce? I don't know. Is anything just to drum
Oh,
up
yeah,
the
that
actual
seems
flavour
nice.
of the food?
Gonna let it brown up. Let some of the fat and oil evaporate. That's when you're gonna start seeing the beef browning more.
You don't know what you're talking. Shut up. Would you? Sorry, let's go back and hear that again. There's one thing I know how to cook, and it's mincemeat. It's the only fucking thing I can cook, right? Because it's fucking easy.
Fat and oil evaporate. Gonna let it brown up. Let some of the fat and oil evaporate. That's when you're gonna start seeing the beef browning more.
No, it's not. Not at all. The fat and the oil get hot from the heat, and then that browns it up more. The evaporation has nothing to do with it. What the fuck are you talking about? Is it me? Am I stupid? Tell me. You can tell me if I'm wrong. I'm a bad cook. I get it. I'm terrible. I can't cook to save my life. Does the fat evaporating cook the beef? No. The fat bubbles at the bottom, right? Bringing it up to a higher temperature and then cooks the beef more. Is it me? If you're thinking of steaming, yeah, and you're not steaming it. I'm lost. Yeah, you're not steaming it. I don't get it. I don't. Doesn't even wash her ass, Sarah.
I'm gonna try to put more effort into
Sarah, she doesn't wash her dirty ass. Why would she wash her hands? And she said it herself. She doesn't wipe.
these videos with editing, angles. Once we're feeling a bit better.
You can message me on Twitter, Amanda. For sure.
Okay. What's your favorite chefware if you've ever had it? I think mine is beefaroni as a kid was one of mine. And ravioli with the little meatballs in it, or whatever those little balls are
The last time she was getting balls. R.I.P.
made of. I don't know.
He equals cooking.
So not all the fat will evaporate because I fried it in butter for extra flavor.
Why would you? Sorry. Would you?
Yum.
No.
Getting
No. Beef has its own fat, right? It has fat in it, and that's what makes it taste better. Like, because you cook it in the fat, and then you drain the fat out before you serve it, right? You drain the fat. Why are you cooking it in butter? It's bestie, you already have diabetes. Why are we doing this? Why do you want a heart attack for dessert? Why do you want a heart attack for dessert? I don't understand. She drip dries everywhere. She leaves a snail trail. Why would you add butter?
Make some brown. We're in Brown Town.
The only fat I've ever used with ground beef is the fat that comes off of it.
All right.
Like the oil, whatever it is.
I think the beef is nice and brown. So I'm gonna reduce the heat.
It's giving.
You wanna add the noodles?
Was it Shay's cooking? That's what it's giving.
We have our beefaroni noodles, and with clean hands, I'm just gonna fall with the spoon, I guess. Guide the pasta into the pan. Nice and guided. There we go. Okay.
Oh, it's gonna be Brown Town. Brave of you to assume it's not already.
This and that.
First class ticket. First class ticket to Brown Town with Chantal Marie.
Pasta sauce.
Oh.
Okay.
Bye, Gilly. I hope you had fun getting Squiffy. Thank you for being here.
And
Straight to the veins. Straight to the cholesterol. So I'll just inject it at this point.
I'm gonna reduce that a bit more. We're also gonna add.
I'd love to see Chantal in like The Walking Dead.
It's one of those
That'd be
weird.
interesting. The next stop will not be Flavortown. We're going in the opposite direction of Flavortown. Flavortown was back the other way. We took the wrong bus.
Some cream. Some cooking cream.
Why?
Okay.
Is this something you'd cook in a frying pan? Or is this more of like a pot situation type deal? So further beyond diabetes to super diabetes.
Yeah, we're gonna make it a creamy sauce. Like a rosé.
Diabetes extreme. That will never be wiped
out
up.
of the pan.
That will never be cleaned. That's gonna
Add
live
a
there
little bit of
forever.
water. Like half a cup or something.
That's gonna live on the floor forever.
Quarter cup, more like it.
Oh my god, that pan's so not made for this.
Okay.
It's literally at the brim.
Deglaze the bottom a little bit.
What is cooking cream? Super beaters.
I'm actually gonna also put a little bit of Parmesan cheese.
Oh, go ahead. That's gonna be her like Achilles heel. Cheese
Turn the heat off.
is gonna kill her off one day.
And add a little bit, just a pinch of sugar because
Pardon?
the
The what? No.
recipe,
That's free handfuls.
Chef Boyardee in the can has that as well.
It's in a can. They cooked it in butter either, so why are we adding sugar? Why are we adding sugar? You already had cream. The sugar's probably in the cooking cream. They didn't sprinkle sugar in the can, you fucking idiot. Oh, I give up. I give up. I give up. Honestly, truly. If I was Chef Boyardee, I'd send her a cease and
Okay.
desist.
Just give that a little stir around.
That's literally a fucking dessert. Put the butter
I'm
on
gonna
the
test if
bottom.
it needs anything.
Why is the oven on? Is the oven on?
Taste.
Yeah, they add sugar while cooking the sauce.
Yum. That's good.
Is it? You've never not
We're
liked
just gonna
anything.
put a little bit of cheese.
You did cheese.
on
You,
top.
no, you just okay. Yeah, go ahead.
Come on. Not too much. I'm not really feeling the cheese today.
What do you mean you're not
Check
feeling
this
the cheese
out.
today? We're on our second type of cheese handful. What do you mean you're not feeling the cheese? This dish is 50% cheese. What are you talking about? Oh, that looks horrific. Oh, does that look good? I don't know. I don't know if it's just because I'm a picky eater.
We're gonna bake that for maybe 10 minutes or 15, maybe 10 to 15 minutes. Yella.
Oh, okay, in the oven. She's made a cheese.
All right, you guys.
She'd eat herself if
Garlic
she was
bread's
made a
done?
cheese. Is there cheese on the garlic bread?
Now,
Is that cheese? Guys, please. Girl Scouts, is that cheese on the garlic bread? Because I know this bitch did not just tell me she wasn't feeling the cheese today, even though that dish is 50% cheese. Is that cheese on the garlic bread? Tell me it's not. Tell me it's not. Please. Please tell me it's not. Girl,
food.
you are going to be in your own cheese graveyard. If you keep this up, you will be the cheese graveyard. Sorrows and prayers.
Let me bring you guys for a
Frying
close-up.
pan suffering a second death.
Wow. Yum. That looks like beefaroni a bit, doesn't it, with cheese?
Was it?
Yummy yum.
I love
I can't wait to dig
Cheetos
in.
too.
Smells awesome.
I haven't
Very
been to
good.
the ER because of cheese, right? Like, cheese isn't my kryptonite. I love cheese on garlic bread. I like cheese on toast. I like cheese toasties. Cheese hasn't sent me to the hospital, unlike Chantel. Mookie, would you eat food? Would I eat her food for 10 billion? I mean, yeah, obviously.
So that's my homemade beefaroni. Very simple. You know, easy.
I'd eat
One
you for
pan.
10 billion.
Because we only have one pan. Dinner. So
Is she gonna eat all that?
if you
Of
want
course
to
she is.
see the mukbang part of this, I'm going to have dinner with you guys in the next video coming shortly. Oh, wait, I should probably play it.
So that's 2 nights in a row she hasn't eaten with her husband. Okay, taking note. On the paper plates. On the paper plates. It's like I'm watching a 40-year-old go to university. Do you know, like, I say like a lot.
Yeah.
She sent me to the
Ouch,
ER,
it's hot.
part 2. Would you eat her?
Ow.
No, I don't know.
It's trying to kill me. And some garlic bread.
I don't know if I could.
So yellow, let's go eat.
Well, that was delectable? Question mark. Interesting. Is that a hairnet? I don't think so. What hair? She has no hair. So, we just visited Chef Chantel's kitchen. I will be leaving a Yelp review in which I will talk about the horrific crimes she just committed against the kitchen. Wonder if you found her fork, one fork between the videos. I said this before. She did when she did her apartment tour with Salah, you can watch my reaction on it. She shows off like this fucking stand thing that they had there, and it had a coaster. It was the only coaster. They had one coaster to share. Last year she did one more. I've got to finish it now because I'm gonna go check up on Big Brother, see how it's doing. But I'm really excited. Hopefully I should be with my partner soon. I can't wait to show you guys our Halloween costume together. I can't wait. I'm going to a Twilight thing. Hopefully it all goes well. I'm gonna buy Twilight merch. So Chantel, while your YouTube videos pay your bills, my YouTube super chats will be going towards Twilight merch. So do with that information what you will. Thank you, Meggie. I'll definitely make some videos about it or some TikToks or something or another. This was fun. I like the little sneaky late night tea spill. It's like a sleepover gossip session, right? She ate the salad with it. It's in the sink. Oh my god, still. I'm so shocked. Thank you guys so much for being here. This was so much fun. I hope you guys have a lovely rest of your Saturday. How do you pronounce merch? Merch. Ben, thank you for being here for the show. Meggie, I hope you feel better soon, my love. And I hope... Is it merch? Merch? You make me second guess myself. I'm also going to play COD Mobile because I'm kicking ass. I'm at Grandmaster level 3. Which you should all be very impressed by. I'm just that cool. So, no worries. Thank you guys so much. Stop thanking me. I'm going to thank you. Thank you all so much for watching, for being here, for keeping me company. Don't say thank you to me. I did nothing except be a bully on the internet. So thank you so much. I hope to see you guys in the next one. That's been an Idiot Sandwich. You've been you, and I've been Milky. I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.